Hey everyone, my name's Sam and today I'm doing another Hemp Vegan Love test kitchen video. I'm going to be making spinach dip mac and cheese. This is a recipe that my friend Sam and I concocted one night. There's this local vegan place called V Food Spot and they were doing spinach dip grilled cheese sandwiches, so it inspired us to make a spinach dip mac and cheese. I've made it a few times now and I still don't have a perfect recipe for it, but this is how I end up coming up with my recipes, as I make them over and over and over again without a recipe until I kind of figure out how exactly I want it to taste and can do it like without measuring things. And then measuring things is easier. I don't know if that makes sense. So this is just part of my recipe creating process, and sometime in the future you'll get an actual recipe video for this when I figure out how to make it taste 100% delicious. I'll get started with making this now. The first thing that I did was boil a bunch of sunflower seeds. You can use sunflower seeds, cashews, whatever you want for this, but if you don't feel like soaking them overnight, I like to put them in a pot with some water and then bring it to a boil, put a lid on it and turn it down and just leave it to simmer for like a half an hour, and it makes them nice and soft, which is helpful if you have a blender that doesn't work the best. Okay, so I got my blender out and I'm gonna start by adding in my drained seeds. Next I'm gonna add in like a cup or two of water. So I usually just put enough liquid so that it's about an inch or so above where the seeds are. Add in a decent splash of lemon juice. Also a splash of apple cider vinegar. I like it to be acidic, and spinach dip just has like that acidity to it. I'm gonna do some garlic powder. Pretty decent amount. And then some onion powder too. Oh no, there's a hole in the bag. Gonna do some salt and pepper too. Can't forget to add some nutritional yeast for that cheesy flavor. I'm gonna throw in some chili flakes too for a little spice. Gonna add in a decent little scoop of some coconut oil. And I would use miso if I have it, but I'm just gonna use this umami seasoning instead. And the last thing I'm gonna add is some tapioca starch or tapioca flour, just so that it thickens up when I put it in the oven after. I'm gonna blend this on high now until it's nice and smooth, and then I'll just try it to see if it needs any adjusting. Might have a touch too much apple cider vinegar, but I think that'll bake out a little bit in the oven. I'm just gonna add a little bit more garlic and I think a dash more of salt. I'm gonna do another little scoop of coconut oil too. And a little bit more tapioca starch just to make sure that everything sets. It tastes really good. So now that that sauce is done, I'm just boiling some water so that I can cook this bag of pasta. It's 1 pound. 1 pound for, I think that's about a liter of sauce. So I've added my cooked and drained pasta to this baking dish. And now I'm just gonna pour the sauce in over it. I'm gonna add in a little bit of the salted starchy pasta water that I have left over just to make it even more saucy. I want the noodles to almost be totally covered. That looks pretty good like that. You just have a little top layer of noodles slightly exposed and those ones will get crispy hopefully. And yeah, the rest is just covered in sauce how you want it to be. And then I'm just gonna add a few handfuls of spinach and just kind of push it in and mix it around. You could even just add the spinach right into the cheese sauce if you wanted, and you could have a creepy green mac and cheese. Got it all mixed up here. Now I'm just going to stick it in the oven, which I have preheated to 350 degrees, and I'm going to cook it for about 25 minutes. So here's what it looks like out of the oven now. As you can see, the sauce is no longer super liquidy. It's hot as fuck right now, but you know I gotta try it. Super tasty. Try and make this, play around with the recipe, whatever. You really can't go wrong. Let me know if you do some experimenting with this recipe. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And also follow me on Instagram at hempveganlove. And I'll see you all next time.